My name is Michael Peters. I'm fighting for my son, Dalton Jeffrey Peters, who Dr. Zoanne E. Dreyer at Texas Children's Hospital has lied in my son's medical record, saying that she says that I told her I did not give my son one of his meds for 1 month out of 2 months I had him. After 2 failed attempts to lie to CPS to manipulate them into doing her dirty work, and that failed. She then lied in my son's medical record, faxing that lie to my wife's attorney the morning of the temporary custody hearing, where they used that lie to steal my son. My son, Dalton Jeffrey Peters, needs his father, just like any son would need his father. Dr. Zoanne E. Dreyer, I picketed the hospital against her with a large picture calling her a fraud and liar, and that Texas Children's Hospital was covering up for her. She's employed at Baylor, working at Texas Children's Hospital, insured at Baylor. And these administrations have got together and sent their attorneys to every single divorce hearing, which lasted over a year, for no other reason than stand there and later talk to the prosecutor, making deals to turn a blind eye and not let me get this evidence out. I had this evidence in the 418th District Court, where Judge Tracy Gilbert, a Baylor grad, denied 9 different motions in 1 day, which would have let me get this evidence out to the court. They had the evidence because I gave it to them, but they were turning a blind eye because the campaign donations from Baylor, Texas Children's Hospital, to Rick Perry's governor campaign has bought them protection. So when they lie in your children's medical records, the state turns a blind eye. Texas Medical Board, where Dr. Irving Ziefler is head of the Texas Medical Board, put there by Governor Rick Perry. These people are no better than child molesters. Where do we draw the line? When do we stop this blatant corruption? It's a criminal offense to testify in court, as Dr. Zoanne Dreyer did, saying simply that I told her that the lab results, the medical reports, CPS reports, a nurse and social worker, all verified that I had the medicines and was giving it to my son. Even the Dr. Zoanne Dreyer says in the medical report, Dalton says he's taking the meds, and his father says he's given the meds. So what changed? The only thing that changed is that she could manipulate CPS. She's abused her position, her standings in the medical community. And the administrations of Baylor and Texas Children's Hospital, to save themselves from a lawsuit and the bad publicity, which would cost them millions of dollars, and expose them for covering up for frauds and lies, for forgery. I'm looking for one decent attorney in Houston, Texas, who would like to help a child with cancer be reunited with his father. Dalton deserves his father. He shouldn't lie, should never be able to steal a child. Dr. Zoanne Dreyer lied in the medical report an hour before even seeing me on the day she proposed that I told her that. because the lab results came in afterwards, and that was when our actual appointment was she hand wrote medicines that I should pick up, because doctors always go over the lab results with the parents and give you a copy of that lab result. So why did the doctor lie an hour before? Because she was talking to a licensed medical social worker. It's all in the records that they were talking to my wife's attorney, and they had already planned, which is also in the medical record, to gain full custody of my son to my ex-wife. The plan was already there. It's in black and white what they were planning. It's in black and white that they failed to manipulate CPS. I have all the pharmacy receipts. His lab results were all good. She lied an hour before even seeing me. How can I tell her I didn't give my son one of his meds when she's already made that lie in a medical report before seeing me? It is improper for administrations to cover up for doctors who lie in medical records and to steal a child that has cancer from ever seeing his father. These people are no better than child molesters. The evidence is all in black and white. To save these corporations money, they would just as soon see Dalton without a father for the rest of his life. I am Dalton Jeffrey Peters' father, and it is my duty as a father to protect my son from these lies that would steal him away from his father. These backhanded deals, these close a blind eye for favors, need to stop. When do we draw the line? Do we ever draw the line? It's obvious. No medical record is protected. Doctors can walk all over the medical records telling any manner of lies they want to, because the Texas Medical Board will always close their eyes for campaign favors to protect our Governor Rick Perry. I have the proof. I'm not worried about being sued by these child molesters. I'm here to expose them to help my son, your children, children with cancer, who need love, who need protection. This is the most despicable thing I've ever heard. And who would have ever guessed that Texas Children's Hospital and Baylor College of Medicine, why would they be sending attorneys to this divorce hearing if they weren't trying to pull favors? I'm here to protect Dalton Jeffrey Peters, and I will for the rest of my life make these videos if I have to. I'm looking for an attorney who cares about my son who has cancer. We don't know how long his life is going to be, but it's important to help him and enrich his life as long as he's here to protect him. I ask for one attorney to at least give me the time of day to show you the evidence. Take a moment of your time to help a child with cancer. I beg you. My name's Michael Jeffrey Peters. I'm trying to protect my cancer. My son who's got cancer. Give him a better life. God bless you for looking at this video. My wife, during the divorce proceedings, had a brain tumor removed from her head. She's lost a lot of memory. She's not able to take care of Dalton. But these lies are able to persist to cover up for Texas Medical Board, Dr. Zoanne Dreyer, Texas Children's Hospital, Baylor College of Medicine, so that they're able to lie in your medical records, get away with lying in court, committing aggravated perjury, just anytime they want, for any reason they want. All I'm asking is to get this evidence out. Please take a look at it. Please take your time. Help Dalton and myself. God bless you.